you guys can see, there's no lift here. It failed. We got a little clip to show you guys. We had a truck on it. Thank God nobody got hurt. And we're still rocking and rolling, guys.
It happened.
So we got this 718 Porsche. We're slapping some Fab Speed tips on there. We got a Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio, pretty sick ride. They call it the M3 killer. You gotta hook it up, but the new M3s are pretty dope. The G80s making some serious power. So I'm gonna show you guys what we're doing on this 718 real quick. This is a perfect track car, guys. I love this car for the track. You can put a roll cage in this thing, gut it, lose about 1,000 pounds of weight, and you hook it up because they're turbo. So you do a downpipe, tune, air intake, stuff like that. This thing's ready to rock on the track. So that's why all these guys buy one of these, run it on the track, get crazy lap times. And like I said, we're slapping some Fab Speed tips on there, which is gonna be pretty sweet. It's gonna look pretty badass out the back. I got the guys doing an intermittent pipe and basically slapping these tips on there. And so for the Porsche, that's almost done. We're gonna pop these tips on here. It's gonna look pretty sick. It's gonna fill out that cutout pretty aggressively. We got this sweet ass bus, boys. Shout bus shouty, shout bus shouty. We do buses too, guys. So this guy got his cat stolen. He's doing transport, 18 passenger, boys. You see the leather, you see the space. This thing's sick. Got AC, peep the speakers in the back, those JL Audio. They're not JL Audio, but they 13s though. And sick ass handles, the carpet on the roof. This thing's pimp, speakers everywhere though. Peep the speakers. Yeah, so we do buses too, guys. We fix everything exhaust related. So, you know, not quite a short bus, but it's an E350 heavy duty. The dealer's trying to charge them $5 grand for a new cat. We did it for a fraction of the price. And we're gonna get them back to OEM spec. So we got an AWE system coming up on a BMW, which is gonna be pretty sweet. So we got this Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio. This thing's a beast. It's got a monster V8. They say it kills M3s around the track. I don't know about that. I mean, it's pretty sick. I love this car, man. It's got a badass interior, got green stitching. You guys can see the green stitching, pretty sick. Got a baby seat in the back. Pretty pimp. Carbon fiber everywhere. And remember, be a good dad, guys. I'm gonna pop the hood, show you guys the engine on this thing. Oh, what the hell? So never mind, doesn't have a V8. It says V6, 90 degrees. I'm not sure what that means. Probably some Italian stuff. I'm gonna have to ask Mike because he's Italian, but Canadian Italian, so it's a little different. Yeah, this thing looks like a V6 twin turbo and mates balls. It mates balls. So, oh, sick, carbon fiber hood. See that, guys? So yeah, man, and next upgrade I would recommend probably some air intakes. I think this thing should breathe a lot better. Those stock boxes completely trash. What we're doing today is just a resonator delete, so he's just trying to amplify the sound a little bit more. Nothing too crazy. The car already comes with a pretty badass setup. We're just trying to amplify that. So you see the carbon fiber front lip. It's pretty clean. I do like these Quadrifolios. You got the 4-leaf clover for you Irish. This car is such a conundrum, bro. It's like Irish, but Italian, and some Dodge parts in there. I mean, pretty weird, but you know, some people like Italian Irish cars, you know, so I never really understood it, but I don't know why the 4-leaf clover, and then they got this emblem. I would go 4-leaf clover all the way around, but whatever, what can you do? And a carbon fiber rear wing for aerodynamics. So I'm gonna crank it for you guys, let you guys hear it with the stock exhaust. This is with the stock resonators and the stock mufflers. So I'm gonna crank it, give you guys some revs. Sounds pretty sweet from factory. The valves have to be open. Obviously you got the comfort mode where it's pretty quiet. You guys heard it. Needs a little bit more throatiness. In my opinion, resonator delete would be perfect. Customers are gonna keep the resonator just in case he wants to swap it back in the future and go back to OEM spec. But for now, that's the Alfa Quadrifoglio. Looks like we got a Honda on the way. He wants to make this sound like a Scat Pack. Sounds sick. Got the Fab Speed tips installed, the intermittent pipe installed. The car whistles. You hear the turbo whistles. Let me show you these tips, guys. Yeah, badass. Fab Speed. Shout out to Fab Speed. You guys made some sweet stuff. Carbon fibers, matches the car really well, and came out pretty sweet, guys. So let us know in the comments if you like what you hear. Got the Alfa Quadrifoglio on the lift. Got Marcelo welding up these resonator delete pipes. We're about to drop it, crank it, rev it for you guys. That's what you guys are here for. Give it a second. Got Berto over there finishing up the bust. They stole the cats, like I said, and they put a secret little slice in the pipe for them. So you have to go back under there and re-weld that pipe. So show but shouty done. Show but shouty. So yeah, bus is all done. About to crank it, rev it for you guys, because I know that's what you guys are here for. So this thing's done. Just casually reversing it. Roll up windows. You millennials don't know nothing about that, huh? Roll up windows. Boom ski. All right, so bus done. Catalytic converter installed. You need to get out, don't you? There you go. Open sesame. All right. Bye guys. See you later. Have fun at school. That was the Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio. Sounds badass. Hooked the customer up because he was waiting a little minute, but we got it done. Resonator delete. Sounds sweet. I would recommend the X pipe if you guys are looking for a resonator delete. So this is the Alfa Romeo Giulia. All right, Alfa Romeo Giulia and Quadrifoglio with Italian and Irish heritage for some reason. You guys explain. I don't know. You guys let me know. Why the hell is there a 4-leaf clover on an Italian car? I don't know. Maybe the guy who built it was Irish or a leprechaun. So never know. Alpha is done. And that's on the Camaro. Or we got a Dodge Charger with a Muffy D in the back. Let me show you that. We got the 5.7 RT Charger on the lift. We did a mid Muffy D, as you guys should see. Crispy welds. And we got another rear Muffy D, resonator delete with some 5-inch tips on it. It sounds sick. It's gonna look great. It's gonna fill out that cutout. We just drop it a little bit to get it completely welded all the way around. And customer wants this thing to sound like a beast. So straight pipe, mid Muffy D, rear Muffy D, and then some 5-inch tips. Classic setup for these Chargers. So if you're looking for a mid Muffy D or a rear Resi D or a rear Muffy D or whatever you want to call it, and then some 5-inch tips, this is what it looks like, guys. So straight piped the Charger. The 5.7 is gonna roar. It's gonna sound like a stock Hellcat. So about to drop it. They're about to weld everything up. About to drop it, crank it, check for leaks, call it a day. On to the next job. We got this AWE going on this 330 BMW. This thing's a pretty sweet catback. It's actually an axleback, not a catback. The funny thing about these BMWs is the manufacturer actually sets a dimple in the exhaust pipe. It's right there. I kind of marked it for you guys so you could see it. So if you bought an M Performance exhaust, the manufacturer would basically make a cut right there and then band clamp it. So just in case you buy an axleback system for your BMW, almost every single BMW I've ever seen has that little dimple to indicate where to cut from and where to start connecting the aftermarket exhaust. So right now, like I said, we're just getting rid of this muffler, these tailpipes, these tips, and then comes with this whole new section. It's AWE, baby, so it's basically a expensive muffler delete. So track exhaust from AWE. So this is the Mendel Bend system from AWE. This thing's a badass kit. Comes with a high flow Y. Dang, that thing nice. AWE Track Edition. Boom ski. All right, got the serial number on there. Peep the serial number, guys. Pretty badass. So yeah. And then you got something cool. AWE always gives you a nice box for some tips. If you ever pulled up to my house on Halloween, I'm hitting you with the AWE box and be like, trick or treat, powder coated tips, baby. And look, a lollipop for the suckers. Got the BMW 330 done. Got the AW tips looking sweet. They're 4.5-inch black tips, black diamond. Sounds great, guys. pops and cracks, pops and bangs. Next upgrade, AFE air intake. He's gonna take off.